D'Angelo Russell. Let's get into D'Angelo Russell because I told y'all, and I hate to be this type of guy, but I told y'all that JJ Redick benching D'Angelo Russell was going to be a problem. And some of y'all laughed at me. Some of y'all was just so hell bent on getting rid of D'Lo or having D'Lo sit on the bench. And look how things have kind of spent out of control. And I tried to warn y'all a while ago. JJ Redick benching D'Angelo Russell is causing a real bad ripple effect to this Lakers team. I mean, you think about it. Anthony Davis is not getting the ball as much. That's problem number one. And unfortunately, AD is not the type of guy that's going to publicly go out there and say, man, give me the damn ball. And that's what he needs to do. But now that D'Lo is on the bench, Anthony Davis is not getting the ball as much. That's problem number one. Problem number two is Austin Reeves to me, he's struggling to play make. I like Austin Reeves. Don't get it twisted. I don't love him, but I like him. I got a lot of respect for his game. I got a lot of respect for his conviction. I like Austin Reeves' passing ability. I like his playmaking ability to a fault. I think he's so much of a liability on defense. He can't stand in front of anybody. So that is a real big problem. But I never embraced the fact of bringing Austin Reeves as your point guard. Not that he couldn't play the position. I just feel like you're taking away, bringing D'Lo off the bench and moving Austin Reeves to the point guard. You're taking away from all the attributes I feel that Austin Reeves actually bring to the Lakers. Yeah, he could handle the assignment to a fault of being point guard. But I don't like Austin Reeves playing the point. And right now he's struggling to be a real playmaker. Then you got Rui Hachimura. This is another issue that's kind of trickled down because JJ Redick had benched D'Lo. Rui still not able to find his spots. The beginning of this season, Rui Hachimura was in attack mode in the first half of damn near every game. I was so impressed with Rui Hachimura. He was one of the guys that JJ Redick talked about so much in the offseason. The expectations that Rui had upon him by JJ Redick, you'd have thought that Rui would have had a breakout season. Like this would have been one of his seasons that he would have really made his name known in the league, whether he was going to stay with the Lakers or pretty much audition for a trade. Because at the end of the day, him and D'Lo, those contracts are the biggest available contracts. If the Lakers are going to make a trade or a move, it'll be behind either Rui or D'Lo, leaving or possibly both. But Rui not able to find his spots. That's been a problem. And last but not least, LeBron James. Year 22, damn near 40 years old. You're putting way too much responsibility on LeBron. Where do you think these turnovers is coming from? And I ain't trying to give LBJ a total pass, but let's be honest. LeBron James has been known and identified as having one of the biggest and the best basketball IQs in the NBA over the last 2 decades. Nobody is perfect. And us fans or players of the game, usage rate definitely causes a factor in turnovers. The more you have the ball, the more liable you are to turn it over. And the responsibility that is being put on LeBron James in this first month and a half, bro, is really ridiculous. Now, has LeBron not answered the bell at times? Absolutely. Again, I'm not giving him a pass at all. But, for me, benching D'Angelo Russell has been a huge mistake. A huge mistake. And JJ Redick seems to be spinning the block with that. But what damage has that already done? We already know D'Angelo Russell is one of the emotionally driven players in the NBA. His name was in trade conversations all season last year with the Lakers. When we got to media day in the offseason last year, or the beginning of this season, What did JJ Redick say about D'Angelo Russell? He said, I've talked to D'Lo more than any player on the Lakers. You mean to tell me that you've been talking to D'Lo all summer while LeBron and Rui and AD was out in Olympic play? You mean to tell me you've been talking to D'Lo all summer in the offseason, and you want me to believe that y'all had a conversation about him coming off the bench? Hell no. I don't believe that at all. And then when you go back to the moment JJ Redick initially benched D'Angelo Russell, what did he say? He said some of D'Lo's old behaviors and past behaviors is coming back to haunt him, so they decided to bring him off the bench. And I sat there and I looked at JJ Redick like he was a goddamn fool. Really? I mean, my problem wasn't the message, y'all. It was the messenger. How the hell does JJ Redick know what the behaviors of D'Angelo Russell was like in the locker room? JJ Redick, hello, you're new to this team. You wasn't with this team last year. So all that tells me is that there's somebody, and I said this before, that's in JJ Redick's ear, talking down on on D'Angelo Russell, talking bad on D'Angelo Russell. It's got to be LeBron. It's got to be LeBron. You know what I mean? I hate to put it out there like that, and I'm not saying that D'Lo has been playing. D'Lo starting this season off statistically has statistically was having his worst season. But I just feel like, bro, you not having any confidence in if you're going to be staying, and now it feel like some of your own teammates are now backdooring you and talking behind your back. Yo, that's got to be a tough ass spot for D'Angelo Russell, especially after we know what type of player and how emotional this guy is. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games, and of course the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.